Hi you guys, welcome to my 24-week bump date. Alright, so I'm just going to start off by saying if you see me looking down at all, it is because of my planner. I have notes because pregnancy brain is in full effect, so no judging. You guys, 24 weeks. That means I have 16 weeks to go, give and take a few. Baby is measuring around 13 inches and between 1.5 to 2 pounds. They say is the size of an ear of corn. All right, so this last week has been the toughest week I've probably had since my first trimester. This baby is sitting extremely low, and which is causing horrible hip pain and horrible lower abdominal pain, which is super normal, but I don't know if it's like just the third pregnancy thing, so my body's just knows what to do and my muscles are just super relaxed at this point. But I did bring it up to my midwife because, you know, and she said it was totally normal, and she was straight up with me and said that it's probably just gonna get worse as the baby grows and gains more weight. So we are now talking about possible physical therapy. Hip pain has been causing me to be very uncomfortable at night. I have been putting pillows between my legs. I haven't been able to get comfortable anymore, and it is rough, but that's just part of pregnancy, and I only have to deal with it for 16 more weeks. So this last week, I had my prenatal appointment, and baby is actually measuring ahead a little bit, which is very exciting for me at least. I'm not changing the due date. They're going to check me again next appointment, and if I'm still measuring ahead, then they'll change my due date. But sometimes baby just gets a little growth spurt and jumps ahead a little bit, and then we'll steady out a little. The heart rate was 149, so that is the lowest heart rate out of all my pregnancies, and so got me thinking that maybe this baby is a girl, because all of our boys' heart rates have been like in the 150s, like the low 150s, but this is the first time that it's ever gone to 140. So that got me thinking that maybe it's possible that there's a little girl cooking in the oven. I took my glucose test, which I totally forgot about, you guys, and I brought Hudson with me, and I got to the appointment and it was nap time, and I just kind of freaked out, and I was like, oh, very cool, I have to sit here for an hour with a grumpy baby. And Hudson did really good, actually. I got the stroller out, he took a little nap in there, and I passed my test, so yay! I've never failed my glucose test, but this time I kind of had a bad feeling about it because, one, I reacted differently to it. I didn't feel so good. I kind of felt lightheaded at the end of it and felt like I kind of was going to pass out. Not nauseous or anything, but and like I said, this pregnancy has just been so off that I wouldn't be shocked if they would throw diabetes at me too. But I do not have diabetes, so check that off the list. 2 weeks ago, I said that I usually have bigger babies, and so I'm getting an extra ultrasound. Especially since baby is measuring a little ahead, they're definitely thinking that this baby is going to be a little bigger, and so my next ultrasound is scheduled for May 2nd. I'm actually really excited to see baby again. I know it seems like I've been getting a lot of ultrasounds, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So once we do that, we'll get a better idea of how much he's weighing and how big he is. Once we get that, I will update you guys how that went. I also have zero energy. This last week, we have been really busy with baby showers, gender reveal parties, and so maybe that's part of it. We've just been go, go, go nonstop, but I have had zero energy. It's hard for me to get out in the morning and just do my daily routine. This last weekend, we were visiting a friend's house, and we didn't stay up late at all, but the next day we came home, I slept all day. All day. That has never happened to me. I probably was up for probably a solid 4 hours throughout the day, but other than that, I was sleeping Jacob was super nice and let me sleep because he knew I needed it. And the next morning, I still felt drained. Like I feel like I could just sleep all day, every day. Hopefully that will pick up again here shortly because it is impossible to keep up with 2 kids at this rate. I also have noticed that this week my skin has been super sensitive. I have been breaking out by my jawline and like up by my forehead a little. And I got this patch. I don't know if you guys can actually see it because I put makeup on for this video for once. And it kind of looks like I actually have a black eye, but it's just like a patch of eczema that shows up every once in a while. And it was extremely uncomfortable this time around. It was a lot bigger than normal. So that's not really fun, but once again, part of pregnancy. Choosing names. So Jacob and I have been having a really hard with choosing names for this baby. Even though we don't know the gender, we've been trying to put a list together. We do have a few girl names picked out, but when it comes to boys, we are stumped. Me personally, I would love to stay with ending the names with O-N, especially since we have Peyton and Hudson already. So that's making it a little difficult because all the names that I really enjoy, Jacob isn't really a big fan, and vice versa. We keep going back and forth, back and forth. Now we're reaching out to people for like their opinions and what they think we should name the baby. It's gonna be one of those situations that we're gonna be at the hospital still without a name, and the doctor's gonna come in and say, you guys, it's time to leave and you still don't have a name, so pick one. If you guys have any name ideas, put them down below. I've been kind of getting not bored, yeah, you can say bored, with just the chalky Tums. They're okay, but I needed to change it up a little bit. And I saw someone post something on Facebook about how they found chewy Tums. What? So I went to the store and I searched high and low for them. I found them. I had my first one last night and they are amazing. I am telling you guys, if you have not tried the chewy Tums, you need to try them. They are literally like Starburst and they are amazing and they are delicious and lifesavers. So good. Try them out. Also wanted to just point out that our family did not post any vlogs last week and I want to apologize for that. Like I said in this video, this last week has been really rough for me. Just trying to keep up with my daily routine and keeping up with my boys. And I am the one that edits the videos, and so I decided just to take a little break from it, especially since we were on the go so much. We just, to be completely honest, forgot to pull out the camera. We did a few times, so maybe I'll put something together from the few clips that we did do. But I just wanted to say that I apologize for not posting anything, and we will get back on the vlogging wagon this week. Alright you guys, so that is my 24-week bump date. Like I said, we're getting back on the vlog wagon and planning on posting our next one either tomorrow or the next day. Give you a thumbs up and subscribe so you guys do not miss any videos. And we will see you guys next week. Bye, you guys.